Premier League shareholders met for the first time this season today with several topics on the agenda, including financial regulations and refereeing, and Kavi Solikol was there for us. Lots was being written on social media today about Manchester City and their ongoing case around associated party transactions. Was anything said about that in particular today? Well, it was not discussed at the meeting today. Not the apt case or the 115 charges case. These Premier League meetings are not the right forum to have discussions about ongoing cases. There was no update today at the meeting either on whether there's been a decision in the apt case. That is the case that Manchester City have brought against the Premier League, arguing that the Premier League's associated party transaction rules are unlawful. Now, if there had been a decision, we wouldn't necessarily know about it because it was a private tribunal and a decision can only be published if both sides agree for it to be published. If you want, you can check out the rule in the Premier League's rule book. I think it's Rule X31. As you would expect, it is written in legalese, quite precise language, but basically it says that once a tribunal reaches a decision, the decision will only be publicized if both parties agree to it being publicized. Now, if a Premier League's apt rules are changed on their website, if the rules are changed, that would mean that the Premier League have lost, and that is why they need to change their apt rules on their website. If the rules are not changed in the near future, it could be weeks, months. That would suggest that the Premier League have won because the apt rules are remaining as they are. For the time being, at the moment, the rules are the rules. They have not been changed. Now, separately today, a vote on an amendment to the apt rules was pulled. There was supposed to be a vote. That vote was withdrawn. And now, the amendment was about a database of past deals which the Premier League holds to ascertain whether proposed new deals are fair market value. Now, votes are regularly withdrawn at Premier League meetings and other votes were withdrawn today as well. And officiating was also on the agenda today. Kavi, tell us what was said about that. Well, there was an update from the Premier League's Director of Football, Tony Scholes. He gave an update on what has been happening so far this season. Of course, it's very early in the season, but as usual, people talking about referees, people talking about VAR. I think Tony Scholes produced some positive stats which showed that decision-making around VAR had speeded up. VAR was much more efficient. We also had some significant news regarding semi-automated offside technology. This is this new system that's been brought in, which is used by FIFA and UEFA as well. Once it's brought in, we won't have the situation we have now where these controversial lines have to be drawn on images to work out whether a player was offside or not. Now, we've been led to believe that semi-automated offside technology was going to be introduced during the October or November international break, but my information now is that that has been delayed. It won't be introduced until the winter. I don't exactly know when. Winter could be December, January, February, but I think the Premier League's thinking is we don't want to introduce this new system until we're 100% happy with it.